の試合を行います。青コーナー180センチ85キロ田村
Kiyoshi Tamura is 36, 5'11", 187 pounds, 4-3 in Pride Fighting.
191センチ109キロAntonio Rodrigo Nogueira.
Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira is 29, 6'3", 240 pounds, 13-2-0 and 1-0 contest in Pride. And Boss, the stat that jumps out at us as we take a look at the Pride World Heavyweight Champion Fyodor Emelianenko, who is rehabilitating that hand surgery. Look at Nogueira's weight, Boss. 240 pounds for this fight. Tamura's only 187. Nogueira's bulked up, and obviously he means what he says in taking the next step in his evolution of an MMA warrior.
Yes, and the bad news for Tamura is that Nogueira, Nogueira moves like a middleweight.
Yeah, we've just been informed that Tamura will not allow the 4-point attack, so that is interesting to say the least, because usually the fighters want to show their fighting spirit and heart, and even barring the weight difference, go for it as they now slug it out, Boss, early on. But Tamura has elected to play already some mind games and not allowing the 4-point attack.
Yep. But Nogueira's got him down. Not good, got his back. He needs to get that other hook in. It's still okay because he's got an underhook under an arm and the other one between the legs, so it's okay. He cannot be thrown off now. Now he's going to put both hooks in. And now he's going to work. He's going to go or for a choke, arm bar, some punches. He's going to take his time to set something up, or come with something completely new, like the Anaconda choke we saw him making for the first time here in Pride Fighting Championships.
Yeah, during that heavyweight tournament in 2004, where he took care of Hirotaka Yokoi and Heath Herring with the Anaconda choke, and now looking for the rear naked choke on Tamura, who's been totally controlled here in the early going by Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira.
Yep.
Tamura wrote a book, actually, a recent author, The Choice of a Lofty Apex, and he definitely has lofty aspirations in this fight as he looks to avenge the loss 6 years ago.
Not now, but when he's on his back, look at this, he's got a body triangle on, no, not anymore. He can also go for an armbar. Don't be surprised if Nogueira is going to go for a straight armbar from here. Look, he's going to push the head to the side. It almost looks like he's setting it up.
Another day at the office for Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, the submission magician from Brazilian top team, arguably the best submission fighter in the heavyweight division. Controlling his body with the legs. And really, Boss, it's an opportunity for Tamura now trying to turn inside and reverse the situation, but again, controlling that arm is Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira.
Yep. But Nogueira better start doing something more, because if you don't be effective on the ground, there's the armbar coming or not. Let me see. He's calling it up real high. Is he going to catch his head? Yes, he's going to. Yep, there we got the armbar. It's coming. No, the head is not under the... Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
And it's fully extended, and it's over. Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira via arm bar, and
what did you say before the fight? You like to arm bar him in the same way?
Not the same this time. It was arm bar. He arm barred him from the bottom the last time,
yeah,
but you're right. The same way, exactly. At 2 minutes and 24 seconds, he takes care of Kiyoshi Tamura. No surprise, I guess, Boss, when you looked at this fight on paper. Tamura at only 187 pounds, taking on the 240-pound Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira. Anything that you saw in the couple of minutes of action that we were treated to that shows that Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira has indeed taken the next step in his evolution?
Yes, his whole way, the way he came out punching, I mean the transitions for the takedown, the way he got his back. Tamura couldn't escape, you know, he didn't let him escape. He put the body triangle on, then he put the double hooks in again. I mean, he was all over the place.
Showcasing the sportsmanship, going and shaking hands with members of the U-File camp. Again, a shot of the Pride World Heavyweight Champion, Fyodor Emelianenko. How do you think he feels sitting there at ringside, Boss? He's smiling now for the camera, but again, you know, it's one thing to get to the top, but it's, well, except in the case of Emelianenko, a lot harder to stay there.
Yep. And you're absolutely right. Here he had the takedown, yeah, and as you can see, once he caught the head, and he crosses his feet, boom, it's closed, over and out. Yep, and I talked to Mark Coleman a long time ago, and he told me that Nogueira has the strongest grip that he ever felt. So once he's got a hold of your wrist, forget about it.
He began training martial arts at the age of 5, a two-time Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, showcasing the skill there and the heart of a former champion. He now has the microphone.
Good evening.
Eu gostaria de agradecer a todos vocês por esse espetáculo que fizeram essa noite. Agradecer a toda a organização do Pride por estar crescendo tanto e conseguindo trazer tantos fãs aqui para assistir esse show.
今日も満員の会場、本当にありがとうございます。本当にプライドというイベントはですね、どんどん成長していっているので、私たちも光栄に思っております。
E eu vou estar aqui em maio, no próximo evento, para ser campeão desse torneio. E eu vou finalizar todos eles.
5月に無差別級のグランプリが始ま
I
る
think
と
he's
思うんです
talking
けれ
about
ど
his
も、
goals
絶対に
for the
私
year.
も
And you
参
can,
加したいと
Fyodor
思います。そ
Emelianenko,
してチャン
it's
ピオンにな
pretty
りたい
funny,
と思い
boss.
ま
The
す。
baddest man on the planet, and he still
ありがとうございます。
just kind of sits back and takes it all in. Yeah, this is another day at the office. You know, I'm just the most hunted man in Pride Fighting Championships. Oh well.
Who cares? Anyway, he
So
told the
obviously-
people that he likes to participate in the 60-man open weight tournament,
And
which I'm
obviously
sure
has
he's
his
going to.
sights set on becoming Pride World Heavyweight Champion one more time as he put him through a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu clinic.
Look at the control, non-stop. He's got one hook and one arm, and it's, you know, there's no escaping. That's the worst part. Once he's got your back, like I said before, you know, he's a heavyweight. He moves around like a middleweight, so it's very, very difficult to fight a guy like that.
You know, the sport of mixed martial arts is growing and growing in popularity all over the world, and pretty soon kids are going to be asking, instead of like a baseball glove or a hockey stick, they're going to be asking for their very own toddler t-shirts, boss. That's right, check it out, brand new for you at pridefc.com. We've got kids wear now as well. Why don't you spread the word and tell everyone that you're a fan of Pride Fighting Championships, the #1 mixed martial arts organization in the world. And while you're there, check out the new features at pridefc.com. Find out more about that man right there, the former Pride World Heavyweight Champion, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, and all of your favorites as part of the pridefc.com experience. Great to see him back, great to see him healthy, boss. A good night for Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira.